So when you travel anywhere in today's time, you'll see there are going to be a lot of tourists, and it's difficult to take a photo of a monument location, iconic spot without any people around. Sometimes you get lucky, and I have a lot of patience when I travel to take pictures and avoiding crowds and people. But some situations are unavoidable. So let's talk about how to remove people from the frames and use this is going to be using the Photoshop remove tool with generative AI. There are a lot of other tools out there. In Lightroom has the tool as well, but I tend to like what Photoshop's processing is versus Lightroom. So there are a few shots here I have shortlisted where I patiently waited to compose a shot, but yet there was somebody, at least at any given point, so I had no choice but to take the picture. So let's take a simple example like this one. There's just only one person, and how to remove the person using the Photoshop remove tool. So I'm going to select and edit in Photoshop, and actually I'm going to make a copy of this. And all right, coming over to Photoshop. In the workplace setting, if you select photography, you will have a different set of tools. And the one I'm interested in is the remove tool. So select on remove tool and look at the distractions. So there are going to be two options: wires and cables and people. So let's focus on people. So if I click on that, Photoshop generative AI is going to pick the person in the shot. And as simple as you click this check button, and it's doing its magic, and there you go, the person has been removed from the shot, right? So you can go ahead and save it. That was a more simpler example. Let's take a look at something like this. So this is, yep, this is the Alcatraz in Seville, Spain, and you can see a lot of people in this frame. Let's try to remove. I'm making a copy. Okay, going into Photoshop, using the remove tool, find distractions. I'm going to select people. All right, so it did select everybody, even in the background, which I'm not too concerned about. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a deselect, and I'm going to remove that selection, which I'm not too much concerned about. And in this frame, particularly, I want to remove these two guys in the front. Uh, the guy next to the pillar, I think it's more tricky because Photoshop is going to maybe change the shape of this pillar, which I'm not interested in, and it's not bothering me as much. So I'm going to deselect this person. I'm only interested in removing these two people, right? So hit the checkbox. Let's see. Okay, great. I think this is wonderful. I mean, the output, there it is. Have removed people right in the frame, and others you cannot really, they're not noticeable as much. So yeah, I'm happy with this, and hitting save. Let's take another example. Okay. Let's take example like this, where we have bunch of people in the center of the frame. I'm gonna hit edit, making copy of it. Okay, again selecting the remove tool, distraction, people, let it select. All right, so Photoshop did select, of course, the crowd right in the middle, but it also selected people in the background, which I'm not too concerned about. So I'm going to do the deselect, remove that, and hit click. Let's see. And there you go. Yep, I think I'm happy with this result, and I'm going to hit save. Let's take any other example I have is mm, okay, that looks a little bit more challenging, but let's see what Photoshop does to this image. I'm going to make a copy of this. Okay, remove tool and people. All right, I will keep all three individuals selected. Let's see if the result is acceptable. Oh wow, now that is impressive. That is absolutely impressive. Um, I'm very pleased with this result, and I'm going to hit save. So yeah, as simple as that. You can remove people from your photographs when you are traveling, and I'm very happy with the remove tool in Photoshop. Thank you for watching.